having a fantastic conversation with my uncle in my last video about health and fitness and training, I am actually starting an interval training program that he has set for me. And what this looks like is once a week, I'm gonna be running 300 meters and then jogging back, running another 300 meters and jogging back, and doing that 6 times. And then each week, I'm gonna be increasing those number of times that I run. And here's how it went for my first session. Freezing. No jumper, no jacket, just a t-shirt. So I'm sure I'll warm up fast enough. Just did my first part of intermittent training. 1 down, 5 to go. Still freezing, but getting there. 2 down, 4 to go. Getting warmer. 3 down. Halfway. Come on. Let's go. Well, I did it. All done. First interval training. Done. Now for a rest. Shout out to my uncle, who is an amazing athlete, and he actually set me up with his program. So well done, thank you. I'm still alive. Okay, catching my breath. Best thinking time. That was really hard. Yeah, I feel my lungs bursting. But yeah, it was harder than I thought. And even so, I was quite anxious about doing it. I think, thinking about falling over, thinking about crashing into something, thinking about mostly, what if I can't do it? What if I have nothing inside to do it? What if I don't know, have to stop and be resuscitated or something? But yeah, I got to the end and I knew I had a little bit more left. So I kept pushing. And I could feel my whole body going, stop, what are you doing? We're nearly at the end. But I made myself go that extra little bit. And I know it's going to get easier, or at least my body will perform better. So it's a good start. I often get anxious when I take on some new kind of physical activity. I think it has mostly to do with not feeling that I'm capable of getting to the end and doing it well. Sort of that perfectionism rears its ugly head. And I think also possibly the idea of failure is quite scary, and I think in the past I've avoided things because of failure. I don't want to come up short. I just feel very uncomfortable in those situations. But I have learnt that failure is actually part of success. So I'm going to apply that thought, that philosophy to my training. What surprised me most about this first training session wasn't really the difficulty. I mean, it was hard, but I think it was more the anxiety that I was feeling beforehand. And, I mentioned I was feeling anxious about perhaps falling over or not being able to finish. All these thoughts and all these feelings started to come up before I started, which kind of made me think about the patterns in my life. And I feel like when change comes into my life, I really struggle to be able to cope with that. I feel like I'm out of control, and I feel like I'm not sure if I'll be able to manage it very well. So now the challenge is, how do I cope with this anxiety? What am I going to do with it? Because it seems to be a recurring theme in my life, and I don't want it to stop me from reaching my goals. I don't want it to get in the way of me achieving everything that I've set out to achieve. So I'll be looking into that in the next couple of weeks. Join me next week where I continue this interval training program And also try a recipe that promises to be healthy but looks absolutely delicious. See you then. Mwah.